All right, today we're talking about something that could be the next huge shift in how we all shop online. It's called agentic commerce, and the big idea is to turn the AI chats you're already having into a super smooth storefront.
I mean, just think about that for a second. What if you could ask your AI for, say, the best hiking boots for a rainy trail, and instead of getting a bunch of links, you just buy them? Right there, in the chat. No clicking around, no opening new tabs. That's the world we're diving into.
And here's the thing, this isn't some far-off future. The groundwork is already laid. Millions of us are using AI assistants every single day to find stuff, get ideas, and get recommendations. But there's this annoying gap. You ask, you get an answer, and then you have to leave the chat to actually go buy it. Agentic commerce is all about closing that gap and getting rid of that friction.
So how do you actually do that? How do you connect a conversation to a cash register? Well, it all comes down to creating a brand new universal language that everyone can speak.
And here it is. It's called the Universal Commerce Protocol, or UCP for short. The best way to think about it is like a universal translator, but for shopping. It's this open standard that Shopify and Google built together, and it lets any AI agent talk directly to any store to handle a full purchase from start to finish. And this is a really big deal. You've got Ashish Gupta from Google right here saying it. For this whole new world of shopping to work, everybody needs to be speaking the same language. The fact that Google is in on this from the ground up with Shopify, yeah, that tells you just how massive this is going to be. And listen, we're not just talking about a simple buy now button. No way. UCP is designed to handle all the complex stuff we do when we shop online. You can pop in a discount code, use your loyalty points, sign up for a subscription, even handle things like pre-orders, all of it right inside the chat. It's the entire checkout experience, just made conversational. Okay, so we've got the protocol, the language. Now let's look at what this actually feels like in the real world, because it's already happening with some of the biggest names in tech. This slide just says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way, the way we do it now. All those steps, all that clicking, you ask the AI, you get a link, you go to the site, you have to find the product all over again. It's clunky. And on the right, that's the new way. You ask, you buy. Simple. All that friction is just gone.
And to make this happen, Shopify is teaming up with the platforms where these AI conversations are already taking place by the millions, Google and Microsoft. So this isn't a theory. This is rolling out right now.
Let's get specific. For Google, this means merchants on Shopify can start selling directly inside Google's Searches, AI Mode, and the Gemini app. And over with Microsoft, they're building something called Copilot Checkout, which lets you shop right inside Copilot. You find it, and you buy it, all in the same window.
And here's why this is a total game changer for businesses. Nanusheth from Microsoft nails it. This lets a store connect with you at the exact moment you're most interested. That split second when you decide, I want that. That's the holy grail for anyone selling anything, and this technology captures it perfectly.
Okay, so you might be thinking, this is awesome for Shopify stores, but what about everybody else? Well, this next part is where things get really interesting. This is maybe the most ambitious piece of the entire strategy. That's right, you heard me. Shopify is opening up its powerful commerce infrastructure to any brand, even if they don't use Shopify to run their store. They're basically offering up their engine to power this new AI-driven shopping world for the entire retail industry.
And the process is so simple. A brand on any platform just lists their products in the Shopify catalog. Then, when someone like you asks an AI for that kind of product, the AI can find it in the catalog and let you buy it right there. It's a huge way for any brand to suddenly get in front of millions of new customers.
And we're already hearing from brands that are loving this. Victor Tam, the CEO of the travel company Monos, hits on something really important. It feels helpful, not like an annoying ad. It's about answering a real question from a real person who's actually interested.
And it's not just Monos. The shoe brand Keen is saying the same thing. They're calling this the future of how people shop, period. They're jumping in early with Copilot Checkout because they see which way the wind is blowing. This is happening.
So let's zoom out. When you put all these pieces together, what does it really mean for the future of buying stuff? Here's the big takeaway. We're moving past the idea that you only shop on a website or an app. Now, any digital space where you can have a conversation, your search engine, your AI assistant, your productivity tools, all of them are becoming potential storefronts.
And by building the Universal Commerce Protocol and opening up its catalog to everyone, Shopify is basically building the foundational backbone for this entire new era. They're not just creating a new feature for their own platform. They're laying down the tracks that this whole new type of commerce is going to run on.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought. As this technology gets bigger and better, are we heading for a future where almost any digital conversation we have could instantly become a place to buy something? It's a pretty wild idea to think about, and it really feels like we are just at the very, very beginning of it all.